Hello, Cleveland, and welcome to your daily TA. Today, I have to apologize for missing yesterday's TA. It was my son's birthday, and yeah, well, he's a little more important to me than you. No offense. Anyway, let's get into it. As we can see from yesterday, not a lot has changed. We did break up over the local resistance that we had been testing not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times. And we finally have broken through. Kept on knocking, the door finally opened. Where are we now? Now we are knocking on our 103,859.38 resistance level. It's our new all-time high. And let's see if we can break through it. If we can, then you know where we're going. We're going up as high, probably like around 109, anywhere from 109 to 124. I think we'll probably end up going to about this upward trending resistance here and find our resistance right around 115. But we'll see. Who knows? Perhaps this resistance, this new all-time high resistance, will hold strong. The bulls will lose control. The bears will take control, and we'll see some downward movement. Will we see downward movement just to this support level, the 99.6 support level that's been holding strong over the last couple of days? Or will we see the 94 support level that held strong back on the 10th, as well as all throughout this period in November? That would be from the 28th through December 4th. That support also held strong. So 2 strong support levels to look out for should our resistance hold strong. Should our resistance hold, not get flipped. And even if we do see a little wick up over here, until we see a close and then a second candle close over this resistance, we are not flipping it. And we're going to keep on looking for that downward side to continue ranging in this range that we've been in for weeks now. Kind of boring. What's nice, though, is the 200 moving average has started coming on up. It's now almost to the 89.5 or 89.8 resistance level here. Support level here. And if, that 200 is a good indicator of where, if there is a reversal back down from here, where that will get to. The 6-hour 200 actually kind of correlates a little bit to the 50 here on the daily chart. And if we look at the daily 200, we're way down here, back in our old range, back under 73. But I don't know that we'll get that low. There's just so much strength. Supply shock. So many people are buying, and there's just not enough Bitcoin to go around. So to see a 30% dip like that would be astonishing to me. Straight up, just astonishing. Anyway, let's take a look at these indicators, and then I'll want to take a look at Sol for you guys today as well, since Bitcoin's not doing too much. Indicators looking bullish on the 6-hour chart. Despite being in oversold territory, it is still well over its signal line, so a push up could continue from here, although being in oversold could mean that it just like it did here, just straight up oscillates back down. On the daily, we're seeing some bullishness as well, as the RSI has found its way up and over its signal line. Not much, but it is there. See it? And also the RSI is over it, or the stochastic RSI is over its signal line, both over the 50 in bullish territory. So bullish momentum, bullish territory, coming up to our next resistance. Let's see if this bullish strength can hold up. If this one reverses, it's going to make this one reverse. If this stoch here on the 6-hour reverses from here just real quickly like it has in the past, like it does sometimes, then we'll see this one reverse as well, and we'll see some price actually go down. Then we're looking for those supports that we just talked about. to hold. If not, then we're looking for those Fibonacci levels that we've been talking about, as well as these other support levels from before to hold, and to be reversal points from the trip down, the possible trip down. I'm not saying it's happening. It might happen. It might not. We might see more upward movement. Anyway, that's it for Bitcoin. Let's move on to Solana. Now, Solana is an interesting run right now because, as you can see, a lot of other alts, if you go take a look at like Avalanche, XRP, a lot of these other ones have been moving rather well. After this November run-up, they actually didn't lose quite as much on price action as Solana has. Now, that, to me, what that indicates is that Solana hasn't quite maintained the strength that others have, which means to me that it's actually in a good buy position because it hasn't gone back up to its all-time high, not even quite its all-time high, as this is not quite the all-time high. The all-time high is just a wee bit over that at, let's see, where were you at? 260. So 260 is the actual all-time high. Solana got up to, oh, it actually did break it. Yeah, it did break it. It did break it by like $6. I didn't realize that. But okay, so it broke all-time high. It's new all-time high. That would be where we want to see it, get up to, break over, form a new one. Otherwise, if it finds, I'm going to say that if it comes up here, finds resistance, and then forms a double top, we could see it come all the way back down to about 150. But again, we're in the banana zone of the bull market. Just the probabilities aren't there for that. I mean, it's possible, maybe like a 10 or 20% chance that it goes down like that, but more likely it's going to find support here at the 05 retracement level, or perhaps a little bit lower, the 618, although it has wick down there and is showing these pincer wicks, which are an indication of upside. And look, pincer wicks came up, came back down, formed another higher, or formed a higher low. That's a good sign that we're going to come up now. Now, if we come up now, we're going to see it come over this local high of 228, form a new higher high. If it does, we're looking for the next resistance to be up here at 242, just about. And if that resistance can be flipped, then we're going to go back up to our all-time high to test that, like I was saying. Solana is looking good. Indicators? Well, the RSI is in bearish territory, being under 50, and showing bearish momentum on the daily, being under its signal line there. However, it is possibly forming a higher low here as well. So if those higher lows on the RSI and the price action can hold there, then we'll see some more upwards movement. Perhaps the RSI will see it break over its signal line, indicating some bullish momentum. The stochastics may put in another higher low here as well, as it has been doing, and push upwards. What could indicate that for us here on the 6 hour? Well, the indicators on the 6 hour chart, the Stokes specifically is down in oversold territory and seems to be curling back up. In fact, it's found its way back up over its signal line, so perhaps here is the start of the next oscillation upwards. If it does, then this RSI here on the 6 hour is going to break over its signal line, break over the 50, show us some bullish movement, momentum, and some bullish strength, along with this, higher low that we're looking at, both on the daily and the 6 hour. I think Sol is about to rip. How far up? Well, like I said, it's going to rip up. It's going to move up a little bit to test this local support or local resistance here at 234, just about. And then another local resistance up here at about 243, we'll say. And if it can get through both of those without any or flip both of those, as in like close a candle over, close a second candle over. If we can flip both of those, we're on our way back to testing all-time high. What is that going to be if we do see that move up to all-time high? Well, from here, beep, that's about a 20% move. Yeah, 20%. That ain't bad. So yeah, if I were looking to put some more money into Sol, now would be the time to do it. Now would be the time that I would do it. I would put some in now. Along with the fact that the 6-hour 200 MA is here, supporting price action right now. In the 50s right here, correlates to the 200. On the 6-hour, 50 on the daily, supporting the 200. Yeah, we're under the 21, but that can pop right on up and over that real quick, and then we'll see those supports getting tested, or resistances getting tested. All right, Sol's looking good. Bitcoin, decision time, still, sort of. I mean, we broke over that local support, like I was saying. Oop, broke over the local support. Let's see if the all-time high can hold as resistance. Here, we're looking for these two resistances, like I was saying, and then all-time high as resistance. But I think Sol has some moves to make. All right, I got nothing really else to tell you around here. Let me save my work. Save. And much love. Peace out.